You're sitting on the couch, and you suddenly feel it. Your dog is staring at you, not blinking, not moving, just staring. The truth behind your dog's stare will leave you speechless. In this video, I'll share 10 reasons why your dog stares at you. And don't miss number 3. It's something even lifelong dog owners often get wrong. Welcome to Pet Pulse, your go-to channel for everything about our furry friends. If you love learning about your pup's emotions, behavior, and health, then hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Let's jump into the video. Number 10. They're trying to tell you something. Sometimes a dog's stare isn't just a stare, it's a silent language. Imagine you're sitting on the couch and your dog locks eyes with you, not blinking, just staring. To some, that might seem strange, but to a dog, it's communication. They could be trying to tell you they're hungry, they want to go outside, or even that something doesn't feel right in their body. Dogs learn quickly that staring often gets your attention, and once they figure that out, they'll use it every chance they get. It's not always about food or bathroom breaks either. Some dogs even stare when they're in pain or confused. So next time your dog is giving you that intense gaze, don't just laugh it off. Look at the clock. Did you forget their dinner? Has it been hours since their last walk? That stare might just be their version of a polite tap on the shoulder. Number 9. It's all about bonding and love. Ever notice how your dog stares at you like you're the only person in the universe? That deep, loving gaze isn't random. It's emotional. When dogs lock eyes with the humans they trust, their brain releases a hormone called oxytocin. That's the same love hormone humans release when hugging a loved one or bonding with a baby. Dogs use eye contact as a way to build that emotional connection with you. Think of it as a silent hug. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Dogs won't stare at just anyone like that. This kind of eye contact is reserved only for people they feel safe with. So if your dog looks at you like that, congratulations. Your family, you're their person. It's not just affection, it's trust. A dog's stare can mean, I love you, without ever saying a word. Number 8, they're reading your emotions. Dogs are masters of reading human behavior. You might not notice it, but they're constantly scanning your face and body language. That intense stare could be your dog trying to figure out what kind of mood you're in. Are you sad, angry, happy, excited? They want to know, because your emotions affect them more than you think. Studies show that dogs can recognize human facial expressions and match them with specific emotions. So if your dog is staring at you when you're upset, they might be trying to comfort you. Or if you're super excited, they're waiting to mirror your energy. It's part of how they survive and thrive in a human world. They pay close attention to you all the time. They're watching, learning, and adapting. It's not creepy. It's actually a sign of emotional intelligence. And it's kind of beautiful, isn't it? Number 7, they want something. This one might sound obvious, but let's go a little deeper. Picture this. You're eating a sandwich and your dog sits down and stares. Not just a glance, a full-on, silent, dramatic gaze. Yes, they want a bite. But more importantly, they know exactly how to get it, through eye contact. Dogs are smart. They know staring at their favorite human often leads to results. A treat, a toy, a belly rub, or maybe even just a reaction. And here's the wild part. This behavior is often reinforced by us, without us even noticing. The more we respond to their stare, the more they learn to use it. It's a learned strategy, a quiet form of manipulation that honestly kind of works. Ever caught yourself giving in because you couldn't resist those eyes? Yeah, that's exactly what they're counting on. Number 6, they're confused or waiting for direction. Have you ever noticed your dog just staring at you while you're doing something totally normal? Maybe you're on your phone or folding laundry, and they just sit and stare? Often, this kind of look comes from confusion or uncertainty. Your dog might be wondering, what are we doing next? Or, was that a command I missed? Especially for highly trained dogs or working breeds, eye contact is their way of staying ready for instruction. They're tuned in, waiting for your next move. It's like they're saying, I'm paying attention. What now? And here's a little tip. If your dog stares at you a lot during training, that's actually a good sign. It means they're focused and eager to follow your lead. But if your dog seems confused more often than not, it might be time to simplify your commands or check if they're overstimulated. Number 5. It's a sign of anticipation or routine. Dogs are creatures of habit. They know exactly what time you usually feed them, when you take them out, and even the sound of your shoes before a walk. If your dog stares at you during specific times of the day, they might just be anticipating the next step in their routine. That long, steady look, it's their way of saying, hey, human, it's time. And the truth is, they're probably not wrong. Dogs love structure because it makes them feel safe. So if you've been 5 minutes late feeding them dinner or taking them on their evening walk, the stare begins. It's not just a reminder, it's a clock. And the accuracy with which some dogs keep time? Honestly, it's spooky in the best way. Ever noticed how your dog starts staring exactly before mealtime? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear how your pup keeps you on schedule. Number 4. They might be guarding or watching over you. Believe it or not, sometimes that silent stare means your dog is on duty. Dogs are naturally protective, especially of the people they love. So if your dog is staring at you while you're resting, eating, or even sleeping, they might just be standing guard. To them, watching you is part of keeping you safe. It's not just loyalty, it's instinct. This kind of protective stare is common in breeds with strong guardian traits. But really, any dog can do it. And often, they do it quietly, without barking or growling. Just watching, waiting, making sure everything's okay. It's one of those behaviors that shows just how deep the bond goes between dogs and humans. They're not just pets. They're little protectors in fursuits. You may not notice it at first, but once you do, it's hard not to feel honored. Number 3, they're feeling anxious or stressed. Now here's something most dog owners overlook. Sometimes staring isn't about love, food, or attention, it's about stress. Dogs don't always show anxiety the way humans do, but that wide-eyed, slightly stiff stare can be a clue that something's not right. It might be triggered by a loud noise, a stranger, or even a change in your tone of voice. Some dogs stare when they're trying to figure out if they're in trouble or if something scary is about to happen. The key is to read their body language. Are their ears back? Tail low? Are they avoiding blinking? That could be fear, not affection. And in these moments, your calm response makes all the difference. Give them space. Reassure them. Let them know it's okay. Because behind that stare might be a heart looking for comfort, not commands. Number 2, medical issues. Sometimes a dog staring into space, or at you for long periods, might not be behavioral at all. It could be medical. Dogs suffering from neurological issues, cognitive dysfunction, similar to dementia in humans, or even vision problems might stare more often or in unusual ways. If your dog seems to stare at you, but also seems disoriented, confused, or unresponsive, it's worth getting checked out by a vet, especially if the behavior started suddenly. This kind of stare usually comes with other signs, like walking in circles, bumping into things, or seeming lost in familiar places. It's heartbreaking, but catching it early can make a huge difference in managing their health. Trust your instincts. If something about the stare feels off, don't ignore it. Better safe than sorry. Your dog depends on you to notice the subtle things. Number 1, it's just what dogs do. At the end of the day, sometimes a stare is just a stare. Dogs are observant creatures. they're curious, and most of all, they love their people. So even if there's no specific reason, they may just be watching you because you're the most interesting thing in the room. Think about it. Your voice, your movements, your habits. To your dog, you're basically a living movie. And the best part? You're their favorite character. So if your dog stares at you for what seems like no reason at all, maybe there doesn't need to be one. Maybe it's just love, plain and simple. And honestly, isn't that the most wholesome reason of all? And there you have it, the reasons why your dog stares at you. If you've noticed any of these behaviors in your dog, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories and experiences. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos about keeping your dog happy, healthy, and loved. Check out this video on 10 signs your dog has imprinted on you to discover even more surprising ways your dog shows love you might be missing. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.